7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Subscribe.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to say Ka, Halai Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. They rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect that spread the truth out the four winds. Salakia. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. They rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect that spreading the truth out the four winds. This is your brother Shamar, calling back for edification of scriptures. Today's lesson is going to be on the nuclear bombs. Alright, the nuclear bombs is going to bring forth the lake of fire in the United States of America. Alright, so what I just say, alright, don't let that go over your head. The lake of fire, the second death, is actually nuclear warfare. Alright, so this is the book. This is the book of Jeremiah 51:1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. Alright, a destroying wind. And what do we see at the beginning of this video? Alright, a powerful blast of wind came first, alright, out of the bomb. Alright, it's that pre-shock. Alright, once the bomb is dropped, it blows up everything in its vicinity, and then it sends out a wind to destroy other buildings and infrastructure. Alright, so a destroying wind. There's a precept. There's the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with a fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So it says the elements shall melt. Alright, the air is going to catch on fire. Alright, the air is going to catch on fire. That's how powerful the bomb is. Alright, the air is going to catch on fire. The elements is going to melt. There's not going to be no more seed. Alright, there's not going to be no more seed. Alright, with fervent heat. What's fervent heat? That's very, very hot heat. And the earth also and the works therein shall be burnt up. Alright. So it says the works of the world of this earth is gonna be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Alright, it says, seeing that then all these things shall be dissolved. Alright, what is it dissolved? Alright, that's cleaned. All right, you got a solution, right? You spray that spray bottle with that dilution, with that solution in it. All right, and it dissolves the dirt. All right, and that's what the nukes are gonna do. They're gonna dissolve the dirt. All right, but it says if all this stuff is gonna be destroyed, what type of person should you be? All right, all holy conversation and godliness. All right, excuse my voice. So it says the holy conversation and godliness. So that means you shouldn't be doing certain things. You shouldn't be in the club looking at women that ain't your wife. You shouldn't be smoking drugs. You shouldn't be working for the white man, selling drugs for the white man. All right? You shouldn't be a prison guard or a police officer or a firefighter. All right, that's building up the beast. All right? That's directly from Apostle Tahar. You ain't supposed to be a prison guard or a police officer or a firefighter, because that's helping with keeping the beast afloat when we supposed to be tearing the beast down. All right? Looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. There that is again, dissolved in fervent heat. All right, once again, when they say the elements is going to catch on fire, that means the water going to be burnt up. All right, they're not going to be no more Lake Michigan. All right, it's going to be all desert once the nukes are dropped. All right, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And when they say, it also means the air is going to catch on fire. Are you going to try to breathe, and your throat is going to be engulfed in flames? All right? So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in their foreheads or in their hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, so it said they're going to be tortured with fire and brimstone. All right? They going to imagine standing up and you on fire, and it's the most powerful heat there is. All right? Imagine that. And that's if you take the chip. All right? If you take the microchip, all right, you're going to eat a missile. All right, so this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. All right, it says that the merchants, all right, these different countries, they do trade with who? Babylon the Great. All right, that's the United States of America. All right, they doing business with the whore that rides the beast. All right, they say they're going to bewail. They're going to be angry and hurt that all their enterprise came to a stop. All right. So everybody in the world is going to be destroyed in that nuclear fire, except for the elect. All right, and this is how the elect is going to escape. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other. So what it say? The Son of Man, all right, who is Yahweh Shai, is going to send his angels, all right? They in them UFOs, the chariots. These governments call them UFOs, but we know what they really are. All right, the chariots of the Most High. All right, it said the angels is going to come with the chariots and going to gather up his elect, save them for the lake of fire. All right, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close it out. I'm going to say, Call, I am law, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakadad, Shalom.